Welcome to the Ghostly Chronicles. The Harvest Moon. In the quiet farming village of Hollow Creek, there was a chilling legend passed down through generations. Every 50 years, under the eerie glow of the harvest moon, a scarecrow would come to life, seeking to claim a soul in exchange for a bountiful harvest. Most dismissed it as an old wives' tale, but three adventurous friends, Lena, Matt, and Sam, decided to spend the night in the cornfields to prove it wrong. The night of the harvest moon arrived, and the air was thick with anticipation. The three friends set up camp near the oldest scarecrow in the field, its straw-stuffed body slumped on a wooden cross, its button eyes dull and lifeless. They laughed at the absurdity of the tale as they roasted marshmallows and told ghost stories. But as midnight approached, the wind picked up, and the air grew colder. The moon, larger and redder than ever, cast an ominous glow over the field. The friends suddenly felt uneasy. The once friendly fields now seemed to close in around them. Out of the corner of her eye, Lena thought she saw the scarecrow move. She turned, but it was still. Shaking it off as her imagination, she rejoined the conversation. But then Matt gasped. "Did you see that?" he whispered, pointing at the scarecrow. The scarecrow had indeed moved. Its head was now tilted slightly as if watching them. The wind seemed to carry a faint rustling, almost like whispers in the corn. A feeling of dread settled over them. "We should leave," Sam said, his voice shaky. But before they could gather their things, the scarecrow's button eyes began to glow with an eerie light. The wooden cross creaked as it slowly turned to face them fully. Panic set in, and they ran, but the scarecrow was no longer bound to its post. It moved with unnatural speed, the rustling of the corn growing louder as it pursued them. Lena tripped, falling into the dirt. Matt and Sam helped her up, but the scarecrow was already upon them, its straw fingers stretching out. Thinking quickly, Lena remembered the old rhyme her grandmother had told her. To break the curse, give what it seeks. She reached into her pocket and pulled out a silver locket, her most precious possession. She threw it at the scarecrow's feet. The scarecrow paused, its glowing eyes dimming as it bent down to pick up the locket. The wind died down, and the whispering stopped. Slowly the scarecrow returned to its post, clutching the locket in its straw hand. It mounted the cross again and became still, its eyes now dark and lifeless once more. The friends, shaken and breathless, didn't stop running until they reached the safety of the village. They never spoke of what happened, but the story of the Harvest Moon Scarecrow took on a new life in Hollow Creek with a new ending, a reminder of the sacrifice that saved them. The next day, the villagers were amazed by the abundance of the harvest, not knowing the true price that had been paid. And though the scarecrow stood quietly in the field, its gaze seemed to follow anyone who dared to look too closely, waiting for the next harvest moon. Please like, share, and subscribe.